I have 3 different. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fans.
5 fans?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 external fans. 1, 2, 3. 3 internal fans.
That looks intense.
It does look pretty crazy, doesn't it? You want me to tell you what some of the stuff is? Okay. I wish I would have kept that lid off. Underneath that chrome doodad right there, is where the central processor is. The quad-core i7 Intel processor. That was one of the most. Is a $327 part.
Oh my god.
It's that big. That big. Like that thin. Anyways, it's being cooled off by aftermarket cooler. It's sitting on top of Asus motherboard. That right there, that thing that looks like a microchip, is a video card made by XFX. It's called the Radeon 5830. There's an easier way to say it, I don't know. Here we got the hard drives. 2 hard drives going at 6 gigs a second, but are only going into the motherboard at 3 gigs a second. So you're getting a 6 gig transfer rate, 128 megabit cache, which means it has 128 megabits that it can shoot from there at any 1/1,000,000th of a second. That's ready to be transferred, but it can transfer 6 gigs of information in a second. And it's mumbo jumbo. Basically, I could shoot a whole DVD onto my TV in under a second.
Whoa.
A whole DVD of information. The video card has its own processing. That has the quad-core i7 has 2.8 gigs a second times 4, since there's 4 cores in it. So it can think about 4 different things at a time, going at 2.8 gigs. For each of those. And then I have a whole bunch of fancy coolers. You know, there's a little fan down there, there's a fan right there, there's a fan right there. And in the front here, I have my cooler that controls all those little fans I was just talking about. That was fan 1. Let's make him go down, which is him. This fan going in here. And if I want to see it in Celsius, I can click that button and it turns all my numbers in Celsius. And my alarm temp, which means my computer will tell me if it's getting too hot, is at 65 Celsius, which in American terms, 149. Because we don't like to use... Oh wait, let's turn that back. We don't like to use Celsius like the rest of the world. We're not normal. And that thing pops out. Sexy, right? And if you look at this, it's kind of like a face. Here's the eye. Nemesis. Actually, it's the Nemesis Elites. Every time a hard drive function goes on, every time this thing thinks about something, this light will flash and tell you that it's thinking. So if this thing's thinking really hard, this light will go and it'll pulse. And it's actually pulsing faster than your eyes can see it. But if it's pulsing like extremely fast, we can just briefly see it with our eyes. This little doodad right here allows me to control my whole computer from 100 feet away in any direction. It's called a Doppel? It sounds about right. And I'm working off an HDMI cord, which travels 13 gigs of information a second, so I can get the highest output picture available. So long. And I'm not spending $2,000 on a video card. That's outrageous. I spent like $250.
Tell me about your TV.
TV, you've been recording that. I knew you have. Well, this is kind of embarrassing. Let me switch this back over to, I believe it's DVD. I think when I moved it, I disconnected the HDMI cord that plugs into my. Is that it? Are you in the picture? Look at there.
No.
That's a picture. Give it a second.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go. Oh, I can't sign into the Yahoo Messenger. That's a bummer. Alright.
Boo-hoo.
The TV is a 52-inch LCD TV from Sony Bravia. It has a Bravia 3 engine. 1080p is its highest output at 100,000 to 1 contrast ratio. At a 240 hertz a second. Basically, you're getting 240 pictures a second, but your eyes can't even see 30 frames a second. So the extra 240 is bragging rights. Tornado storm, like I said earlier. I have a widget over here which tells us, the weather for the next couple days. I can click on it and it tells the exact weather, like
That's neat.
precipitation. I can get hundreds of different widgets. My background changes every 2 minutes. You go down here, we got the internet, we got the start menu. I got my 30 seconds worth of wildlife a day if it's going to open, which I doubt it is. Oh, and the computer has 6 gigs of DDR3 RAM at a CAS latency of 24. The third fastest RAM available on the market. Okay. Show's over.
Wow. Pretty neat.
Yeah, it froze.
What?
It froze.
It froze.
Yeah, I didn't have it running long enough to do stuff.
Still sweet.
Yeah. There you go. Well, to be fair, I've had it kind of on for I don't know how long. Like, I had it on sleep for like 3 days straight, so it's been on for 3 days straight.
Oh.
It's not broadcasting a picture. So,
Oh, tell me about your gun.
Why do you want?
Tell me about your gun.
I don't know a lot about it.
This is going to MTV Cribs, you know.
I sure hope not. I tried hooking up the night vision scope to this and it didn't really work. Alright. 1,000 feet per second has a... Okay. 1 pump equals 1,000 feet a second. I have pointed dart pellets and the scope is 1 to 32 times magnification of whatever you're looking at. What else?
Shoot something.
Shoot something?
Yep. Shoot me.
Oh, this can go into your body. That's hot.
Wow.
But it's a brick barrel rifle, and it's fairly loud.
Alright,
Here.
cool. Do you want me to back up? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a BB gun, and it's that loud.
Pretty neat there.
Its danger zone is within 351 yards of it being in front of it, which is 3.5 football fields.
Wow. Alright.
There you go. Are you gonna record?
That's it for now.